as fuel load comes down.
They did a 45, yeah. But it's
45 too.
But it's way faster than they were showing in pre-practice. They were in the 49s, 48s. In pre-practice, they were 47.
Well, what has happened since Saturday and Sunday's prologue? More cars have run on track, not just our cars.
Arrived here. That's something that happened.
But quite a long after Saturday and Sunday's prologue. No, more cars have run here. We've had the Michelin Pilot Series. We have had Porsche Carrera North America. Loads of Porsches. We've had the entire race of Weatherden field. We've had the entire World Endurance Championship field. The track has been silent from about 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. But apart from that, it's been non-stop cars. So the track is getting quicker and quicker, less and less dusty, more and more rubbered in. It should, if they're not quicker now, what the hell are you doing wrong?
And a whole load of sandbags as well somehow appeared around the side of the circuit.
Do you know what?
Sand wasn't here when we arrived, I'm sure.
I don't think sandbags are happening. I think the stakes are much too high now.
That looks, pretty forceful from the Ferrari. What do you think, Anthony?
Here we go, riding on board. So he tried to go around the outside. He's found a space, gone to the inside. I think it was just.
Yeah, he's run too hot.
He's found a bug, hasn't he? And got a bit too hot.
I just think, he went a bit too hard onto the dusty part, and look, you could argue forced another car off track. I think the move was on when he went forward. He was in the right position on the track. He just couldn't slow the car down enough, and he launched into the corner on the inside.
I thought he'd actually got it done, but I don't think he thought he had. And, when you're in the LMP2 car on the outside there, you're going to give him space. You're going to just breathe and let him get in front of you so he doesn't and come across and swipe you.
I think if the LMP2 car had lost a position there, did he lose a position there to while he was racing?
No,
so yeah, you could have argued you were forced off track.
There is the 51 Ferrari, continues on its merry way. Both Peugeots now right down at the tail of the timing screen. So our LMP2 battle, led by United Autosports 23 car still, Josh Pearson at the wheel. And then this battle, Sean Gillale and Pietro Fittipaldi and Will Stevenson, the two gold cars, and squeezing through Rui Andrade, right, Ben Viscal right behind them.
Back on way on pit lane now, the number 7 car. Interesting, by the way, that stop for United Autosports 23, their second stop, driver switch to Josh Pearson, and they come back to the lead. So despite the fact that they have stopped twice, they retain the lead over the cars that didn't choose to stop under the safety car.
Mike Holloway staying in for a double hand. I mean,
You stole the words from my mouth, Martin. Yeah, you can just see how the drinks bottle comes into the cockpit, and that's a sure sign that the driver's staying in.
Well, and also the door's not opening, he's not bailing out in a hurry, because the driver can still be the slowest part of the pit stop.
Absolutely. His Cadillac comes in now for that pit stop.
So Chip Ganassi Racing's first pit stop in the World Endurance Championship.
Double as well for the Flynn, that car.
And of course I tell a lie, because Chip Ganassi Racing Ford, yes, you idiot, Martin. And that's so long ago, that's probably 5 years ago.
It does seem like a completely different era.
I can't remember breakfast, it does actually. But that era, and you think about particularly the race at Le Mans in the GT field in 2015, wasn't it? That battle with all of those manufacturers. When we get to GT3 next year, there'll be more.
Absolutely
There'll be more of them, and there'll be more teams running them, and it'll be. How you get an entry, I don't know. I don't know how you deal with that. The ACO and the World Endurance Championship management are going to be flooded with potential cars. Flooded.
Josh Pearson here with mirrors increasingly full of this chasing quartet of Oregas. It's a WRT 31, both of the Joseph Road cars, and then the first of the Prema cars. There is young Josh Pearson.
Yeah, he's, like you say, Graham, they are slowly edging closer to him. And Sean Gillale still doing a remarkably good job. I have to say, he's soaking up all that pressure from the two Jotas behind. There was a lock up there. I don't know who probably the second of the two Jotas actually into turn 10.
It's Will Stevens in second of those two gold cars. See the way the cars are riding all these bumps.
it's a good car, but it's a basic car. By that I mean the suspension isn't as sophisticated as what you'd see from the hypercar category, for example.
So Toyota have made their stop. Glickenhaus and Porsche now both in the pits. Ryan Briscoe stays in the Glickenhaus. The door closes. No driver change either in the number 6 Porsche. Lawrence Mantor takes a tank full of fuel and heads on his merry way. They're clearing out those ducts at the front of the Glickenhaus. Look at the hydrocarbon stains all the way down the back from that twin turbo engine in that Glickenhaus. Again, one of the joys here is that it's not a prescribed set engine. The only controlled factor in hypercar is the tyre. Everybody uses the same tyres from Michelin. Beyond that, whatever you like.
You'd have to say that it has to suit one car better than another. Who's it developed around? Normally you'd have to say it was Toyota in the past. They were the only team out there doing that development work. So it is the architecture.
But it is a brand new set of tyres this year. Every tyre is different, and also tyre rules are different now. It's not going to matter here. He says that overconfidently. It might matter here later because we have not had a dry finish to a race yet here. There are two types of tyre. You can have a slick or you can have a wet. There is no intermediate. It does not exist anymore. So when we get to Spa and we wake up on race morning and there's snow on the ground.
You're on wets.
Talking to Antonio the other day about it, Felix Costa, he said, you go from a wet, which burns out quite quickly on a drying track, especially somewhere quick like Spa, and then you're on an unheated slick trying to build speed on a wet racetrack.
But what I was going to say is that the Peugeot runs obviously different width of tyres compared to everybody else in a hypercar.
Third leader of the race, so Alexander Pietri, a different strategy here from the Toyotas, goes to the lead. So both Ferraris have led this race, plus the number 8 Toyota.
Yeah, so I should elaborate on for people new to this category. Yeah, so the Toyota and all of the others run a narrower front tyre compared to the wider rear. The Peugeot is the same all around. They work out if you take mean average, the same. But the Peugeot runs the same width on the front as the rear.
And that's interesting, isn't it? Because you've got cars like the Ferrari, which has a hybrid drive to the front axle, and the Peugeot and the Toyota as well. And yet they can survive with that now. I mean, it just works better for them in the winter and everything. PJ Hyde went off into the tyres earlier, and now one of the door mirrors is held on only by the cable for the electronic control. So like your road car, it's adjustable from the inside. He's probably getting quite a good view, and that's how he took the mirror off. And if that's all the damage that happened, then that's a real get out of jail free car. You don't get many off-track excursions here at Sebring where all that happens is you beat the door mirror a bit. And you can see he didn't come into this. Now here's 93 Peugeot. We don't have garages in the pits here because we're in North America. They have a hot pit lane, you bring your trolleys in and your pit counter, but there are no garages attached. Everybody works out of here a tent, but predominantly a truck awning. Let's hear from Ollie Jarvis, fresh out of this car, the race leader in LMP2. Louise Beckett is with him.
Ollie Jarvis, you put in some great work yesterday to get pole, and it's a great start for you. That strategy has paid off as well.
Yeah, I think the team made the right call. It's never easy with a safety car that early, but I think that hopefully will work in our favour as the race progresses. We've got a fabulous race car, so we've just got to do our job and try and stay out of trouble and just keep putting in consistent lap times.
How is it out there now with the hypercars and everything? The championship is changing.
Yeah, it's changed a lot. It's definitely more difficult. The first 4 or 5 laps with the hypercar is not easy. It looks like they take longer to get the tyres up to temperature. At that point in the race we're quicker, but they have so much more straight line speed. They pass us back or it's difficult to overtake them. So what that does is all the P2s bunch up in the corner and it's just trying to sort of not trip over each other. But you know, hopefully as the year progresses, we all get used to that and we can manage it a bit better. But no, it's not easy, but it's a lot of fun.
You've been helping us make the lunch, so thank you.
Thank you very much.
A great start of the race from Ollie Jarvis. Trouble.
Trouble right front. Yeah, just see it flipping around there. And unfortunately, he's got to make his whole way around the circuit back to the pit lane. The IMSA pit lane he's just passed, but no joy for the WEC. How did this happen? Was it contact? It was. Was it with the car 7? Or is it just put him off and he got onto the grass here? I need to see another shot of that one. Maybe he's picked up the
Yeah, was he going slowly? Because he was, but then he would have pulled into pit lane.
Both runners on pit lane. Start with hypercar runners on pit lane. 51, 50, 1, 2. What's Briny Pankins to lead this race?
scheduled start, not as fast as it was under the safety car.
Still, by the way, the battle between the Corvettes and the Dates now calls for the lead. It's listening to Load Valve.
Debris on the race. 15 debris on the race.
Freighter, so this team will be very aware of that outcome. 499Ps.
Yeah, trouble is it's such a high-speed car on the track as well. You see them just coming around onto that back straight from Lex where the mirror is stricken on the racetrack. So, and now you're going to see a bit more bodywork potentially. Yeah, the driver's gone too quick here.
Machining the wheel now.
Yeah, that's the problem when you're carrying too much speed with a flat tyre. And it's sort of around and it's to the rest of the car. You have to drive unbelievably slowly when you're in a racing car. It feels like you could just step foot outside of the thing when you go in that slow, but it's necessary to stop this happening.
Just out of turn 13 on his way back to pit lanes. We're back presently, but damage, hopefully just the wheel.
Still to see, I can't believe there was contact between the Toyota and Scott when he made his way past. I don't believe it was. I think it was.
I think you're right.
I think it was a slow puncture over going the grass, and that's why it took a while for it to develop.
Full course yellow is coming in 30 seconds. It will be principally for that debris. We're from the number 56 car on pit lane, and I'm Dames, by the way, from second place. This is going to be an anticipation, this full course yellow, I'm sure.
Oh, look at that, that's almost a pass there on Sean Galale.
It's edge your seat stuff through turn 1, always has been, always will be. I just think one of the most entertaining corners.
Will Stevens clearly with a bit between his teeth.
Full course yellow.
And he wanted to get that move done before the full course yellow, but it wasn't to be. He now sits right behind on the full course yellow speed limit button that you have in the cars activated.
Yeah, throttling bit on the front corner.
And damage to the front right as well, I think, from that flailing tyre. So here we go, the mirror gets finally picked. I personally, I think that should have been a black and orange flag, mechanical flag. You can't have a bit like that. It's heavy. It's flapping around in the car. I don't know what was going on there, but that should have been.